Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Little Nightmares. This should be the final part of our Let's Play. We're starting out right at this disgusting dining hall, where it kind of looks like these people are eating the cold, raw meat that was being sliced up by the chefs. Um, yeah, I don't even think it's cooked. Oh, that guy's just... Oh, the noises they make. Whoa! Holy cannoli! You get away from me. Oh my god, he's crawling around on the floor. Oh my god, catch it! Jump! He climbed up! What am I supposed to do? Oh my gosh. I don't know, did he climb up? These people are sick. I mean, you have so much food in front of you, and you're gonna give yourself a heart attack trying to catch a live child. It makes absolutely no sense. I mean, look how far back the chairs are. Like the people that are sitting close to the camera, look at how far back their chairs are. Oh, hi, Gnome. I see you. Oh, wait, I have to move this. There's a picture there. If you look on the wall, it looks like a picture of 6. Hi, Gnome. All right. You might want to stay in here, buddy. I don't want those people to eat you. So where am I supposed to go? I honestly don't know. I don't see anywhere up there that I can go. Okay, so that guy's gone. Maybe I'm supposed to swing up onto this chair? I can't pull myself up. Let me turn this way and try. No. Okay, so I guess I'm not supposed to do that? Maybe I have to climb up over here? Let me push this chair. Oh my god. Just listening to them eat is so disgusting. I can't wait to get out of this room. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to go back this way? Oh! He caught me. Oh my gosh. That scared the crap out of me. It's weird. It's like you get... Oh, I see. I have to go all the way back and climb up the side there. I know what to do now. Okay. So I have to climb up here. I have to avoid all of these nasty people. Well, good thing their arms are kind of short. Oh, oh. See, they forgot about me immediately and just started stuffing their faces again. Maybe this way. Okay, I saw a gnome run over here. But was there something this way? No, I don't see anything. And then sometimes I wonder, are the gnomes just running around sometimes to kind of show you where to go? Am I supposed to go over to that side? Probably. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. These people are insane. No! I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm telling you, I get really, my nerves get super shot, and it's like I'm hyper aware of everything, and I just kind of like panic hit buttons. Okay, I saw the gnome run that way. Oh. Okay. And apparently I just let go. Like, I'm not trying to let go. Oh no. How am I supposed to avoid this guy? He literally jumped out of the side of his chair to get at me. Maybe I'm supposed to creep. Oh, I can't get under there. Oh, maybe I have to lure him away so I can get through. Greedy, greedy, as if you don't have enough. Oh no, you go away. No, you get away from me. You get away from me. No. I don't understand why they want me so much. I'm so small. I mean, it doesn't make a lick of sense. You don't see anything. Is he running? Look, buddy, you were breathing hard enough before. Oh, a mirror. This is one of the only places that there's a mirror. There's not too many. Oh, I see something up there. There's not too many places that have mirrors that are not broken. Oh, okay. All right. Can we open that door? Or are we stuck in here? Hmm. Okay, so I can't jump there. Can I? Nope. Toilet paper? Oh, there we go. Okay. So what does this do? Wait. Am I in the mirror? For a second there, I was like, wait, am I actually in the mirror? Like, am I seeing a reflection? I'm actually doing everything on the other side, but no. Oh no. Okay, slow down, Cajun. You cannot just run through everything. You didn't see anything. So I wonder why he's still over here looking for me. Like, I've been out of there for a while. I done walked on the whole outside of this boat, you know? I don't know why you're still looking for me. You have way bigger people to worry about who apparently you have to please. So, well, I don't know. I mean, they were just trying to eat me while they had a plate full of food. So maybe they want me, and that's why. Oh, don't you fall off. Don't you do it, 6. Okay. For a second, I thought he was going to hear that. Oh, he didn't scream when I got on the elevator this time. That's good. Oh! Okay, I found another one. I don't know why he was trying to take that bucket from this sleeping person with what I it's not exactly a Hanya mask, but it looks a little bit like one. The gnome is mocking me. Come on, get out of there. You don't need to be in there. He's mocking me. That's so funny. Look, gnome, you can go by the fire. Oh no. Look at these people. They're disgusting and gross and fast. I don't like them. Y'all have so much food right here. Y'all do not need me. I don't understand. Y'all are destroying this entire ship just to try to get me, which doesn't make a lick of sense. Holy crap, run 6! Why is she running so slow? Look at them. They're just so disgusting. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, 6. Don't do it. I know your stomach hurts, but come on. You've got a choice to make here. Make the right choice this time. Please don't do it again. Please make the right choice. Come on. Oh no! How could you? How could you do it, 6? How could you? He just wanted to help you. Oh, you see what I mean? This game is just so sad. I wish there was a way to stop her from doing that. He gave you the sausage. He gave it to you. Ah, it makes me want to cry. It's like this is as much as you love 6, this is that moment where you just you hate her. I think this moment is worse than when she betrays Mono. I think that moment's worse. It does make more sense though that she would do something that was worse after what she did to Mono. You know, I mean that was a pretty bad betrayal, but there's some deep depths. You've got to look inside yourself to be able to do what she just did to that gnome. And I'm curious to see because I really don't remember if we find any more gnomes after that. Or is every gnome that you are gonna hug in the game, do you hug them all before this happens? Okay, I was just trying to be quiet when she stopped humming, just in case she could hear me. I think there's a trophy for jumping on the bed in here. Can I grab that? Do I have to knock this down? I think she's gone. Is she gone? Or is she hiding? 'Cause there's all these mannequins everywhere. Or dressing dolls or whatever they are. I see you. I don't know if I've gotten all of those. Okay, So far, everyone I see looks like a mannequin. But I think it's later on. There's a sequence where you don't know if it's her or if it's a mannequin. What is that? In the oval picture, it kind of looks like the painting of the twin chefs, but maybe when they were little. Maybe they were at one time one person. I'm just trying to get a look at some of the paintings on the wall. And then you see a little girl there. You can tell she's wearing a dress in the painting, the rectangular painting that's covered partially. I wonder who that is. If it's the lady, or if it's Six, or maybe the lady's daughter, or maybe the lady's daughter is Six. Oh, Six is blowing smoke out of her mouth as if it's very cold. Oh no! Oh, she's made of smoke. Oh, I have chills everywhere. Oh my gosh, there's more. Oh my gosh, and there's hair. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do, so I'm just moving forward. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh wait, I'm supposed to have this mirror. Because that's how I have to defeat her, is make her look at herself. That's why all the mirrors are broken. She doesn't like to see herself. Oh my gosh. And I can't use my lighter. Oh, no! Well, that was highly unfair. Oh, I have chills everywhere. This is really creeping me out. Oh, I can run. Okay. Okay. So get up, Six. Get up, Six, and grab it. Where do I go now? Okay. All right, where to now? Where's she gonna come from this time? Is 3 the magic number? Or no? How many times? How many times? Is it 4? Okay. So what now? 5? Is it 6 because our name is 6? Maybe it is 6 because our name is 6. Okay. Is that the mask over there? Did she lose her mask? Oh my gosh. So all that power just went into such a tiny little girl. So as we walk down this hall and 6 absorbs the life force of all of these disgusting people who have come here to this ship just to gorge themselves, we're going to talk a little bit about 6's progression. I did, again, have to kind of gather my thoughts for this. So I'm coming to you from the future. It's not the same time as, I'm actually playing, so that I had some time to process. So first off, I'm wondering, as 6 absorbed the lady's power, and as she walks down here, you can see her pulling the life force from all these people. It seems as though there was something similar going on with the lady. She would have to have some sort of a reason to allow all these people onto her ship. And I think it was sort of like a quid pro quo. She allowed them to come on, they gorge themselves and eat as much as they want, and meanwhile she's taking little pieces of their life force to make herself more powerful. And I think she has maybe distorted herself in such a way, and maybe she has gotten so old. That's why you see every mirror is broken. There's the mirror in the bathroom that's still working. However, you have to break that mirror in order to progress. And then you finally get the small mirror to defeat her at the end, but it gets broken in the process of defeating her. Now, as 6 has walked up these stairs and into what looks to be sunlight, you can see all these gnomes coming to the bottom of the staircase. And I'm curious, I think it's pretty clear that all of these gnomes were once children. Is this just a part of their life progression? Have they gotten to the point where they've lost their childhood life force? And this is the next step in that progression for them. They're not dead, but they're not who they used to be. Sort of like a living automaton. I'm not even sure if they're capable of leaving, if they could follow 6 out, or if in the process of 6 absorbing the life force of the lady, did she also take their essence into her? And maybe that's why they're following her, because we saw when she attacks the gnome, there is a gnome up on the counter who runs away in fear when he sees what she's doing. So could that be the pull of why they're wanting to follow her, or do they actually want to leave? I'm not sure. These are all just questions that I have. Now, as we played through the first game, we got to see Six's progression, and I think it's important to remember where she came from. She was in the hunter's house. We don't know if she was the hunter's daughter. We don't know if she was kidnapped by the hunter. All we know is that when we enter that cabin, she is the only living person in there. Everyone else has been stuffed, or the hunter himself, he comes in later, but he's obviously somewhat insane. We don't know what she went through before that. We do know that Mono tried to help her, that Mono, he took her with him, he got her out of that cabin, and they helped each other on that journey. He saved her life, and she saved his several times, up until the moment where she betrays him. We know that she lost a piece of herself when she came out of the television. That little piece of herself, that ghost child that is her, is still a separate entity. And at the end, when the ghost child looks down and to the left, it's like it can't look at her, but if you noticed on the floor, there is a pamphlet of some sort for the maw, as if it's telling her that's where she needs to go. Now, we understand, if you have kids, most of the time they're hungry all the time. Even if they're not hungry, they say they're hungry, they think they're hungry. We can see Six probably is very hungry. She's very small, she's very thin. And the first time that she eats something, it's a piece of bread that's offered to her by another kid who seems to be a captive on this ship. She eats the bread and she's okay. For a while, she moves on. But you slowly start seeing her eating things that are less and less like what a human should be eating, such as meat from a rat trap. She has no problem doing that, and she's even willing to risk getting caught in order to eat this. Then next, it's actually a live rat who gets caught in a trap, and she seems perfectly okay with eating this live rat. And finally, you get to the gnome, and it's so horrifying what she does. I feel like at that moment, I even went through a period where I was pretty quiet and didn't say anything, because it's just so much to process. That she spent this entire game going around and hugging these gnomes as if she knows they're just lost children who are just a shell of who they used to be, and she's trying to make them feel better. And she goes from that to attacking one who was openly offering her food, offering her a sausage. But I have to wonder, did she have to do that in order to prepare herself for what she knew she had to do next? I think the whole time she was searching for the lady and trying to find the lady so that she could take her power. She spent 2 games being just a helpless child and only relying on her own self-preservation in order to get to where she is now. So is that a part of it? Is that why she went after the gnome? So that if she could do this, then she knew she could take on the lady. I don't know, but I think it's worth thinking about. Overall, I think this game gives you a very wide range of emotions. You feel sorry for Six a lot of the time. She's just a small child in this world that is absolutely humongous, with these huge, nasty people just trying to eat her at every chance. You can't help but feel sorry for her and be afraid for her. And then you have moments of happiness when you see her hugging the gnomes and trying, not only to make them feel better, but to give herself a connection to someone else, because she can't connect to anything in this world. And then you have the moments of horror and anger when she goes after the gnome and she actively hurts the gnome it makes you very angry. And then when she goes after the lady, you sort of feel some vindication for Six. You sort of feel like, yes, she overcame it, she won. And then you get to watch her walk out. And not only walk out, but slowly walk. She doesn't have to run anymore. She doesn't have to hide anymore. She can just walk right down the aisle and doesn't have to worry about any of those people who are so greedy that they would eat a living child, because she is now stronger than they are. So you get this very wide range of emotions, and there's not a lot of games that can evoke that. A lot of games are very surface level, and sometimes that's great. Sometimes you just want to have fun or you enjoy the combat. The story itself is not the draw. But in this game, the story is very much the draw. And I am hoping that maybe this ship that Six was on is what gets crashed into the beach in what we see in Little Nightmares 3's demo. Maybe Lo and Alone were on this ship held as captives, and now they are able to leave because the ship crashed. I don't know, but I'm hoping that we get to see Six again. I really am hoping we get to see her again, because I have to know how her story ends. Other things, I think, for the time that this game was, being the first game in the series, the graphics are really good, especially for being a PS4 game. Very impressive graphics and very good ease of movement using the controller. I was very happy with all of those things. The music is great. Of course, Part 2's music is better, but it makes sense that they would take what they built in Part 1 and improve on it for Part 2. So that makes all the sense in the world to me. Overall, I give this game, as usual, in the survival horror genre, but in the niche of shorter game, more condensed story, I would give it a 9.5 out of 10. I really, really like it. Here at the end, you can just barely see Six standing next to that open door. And it seems as though this is the very top of the maw. I am hoping, again, that this is what happens, that the boat crashes onto the beach and we get to see her in some capacity in Part 3. That would be epic. So until next time, we're going to pick up from here with the DLC for this game. I hope you can all join me for that. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit like and subscribe to support the channel. And I can't wait to see everybody back here in the next one. Until then, Khajiit always has worse.